Welcome and welcome back, everybody. Tabletop Toki here, and today's unboxing, like all of our unboxings, is a pretty exciting one. But today we have games from several different places, including some preview copies, some solo games, some really cool games from overseas that I special ordered. So I've been hanging on to some of these in anticipation of it finally being, oh, it's September. I was gonna say August. But I'm really excited to jump in and share some of these with you, some like really anticipated games. So if you're here live, thanks for joining. Hey, Victoria. Hey, Terry. Good to see ya. And I'm really excited to jump in. I think these are some preview copies. I got some stuff off to the side too, because we did like group orders. It's been a hot mess of orders, but like I said, I'm really excited. So we're just gonna jump right in. Might be a pretty quick stream because I don't have any one order that's like particularly large, but I think we're gonna go ahead and start with a game, or rather an expansion. This is probably my most anticipated expansion of this year, slash maybe it came out last year overseas, I'm not quite sure, but this is from our sponsor Noble Knight, so thank you in advance to Noble Knight for sending us a copy of this expansion. It's been a little difficult to find, as Devere games have tended to be, and this is for probably, I want to say, my favorite Devere game that they've ever put out. Does that sound right? I think so. So I'm really excited to share this with you. Noble Knight got it in stock. I use the wishlist feature pretty regularly so that when some of these more rare titles come back in stock, or they get a used copy, that it just notifies me. And this one, I didn't even wait to put it with a full order. I just said, I need this. I'm gonna buy it before somebody else snatches it. And so I like put it in my cart, checked out, and we were good to go, which is why there's not a huge order this month from them. But if y'all don't know, can anybody guess what my favorite Devere game is? Ooh, it's exciting. If you're watching in the future, feel free to pause the stream and see if you can guess this. But for those of y'all who don't know, I haven't gotten to talk about it a lot because I haven't tried the solo mode yet. But we've talked about it like on Discord and over on Instagram a bit. So my favorite Devere game is White Castle, and this is the brand new-ish kind of matcha expansion, which I believe adds a tea room. So if you're not familiar, oops, bunny litter. If you're not familiar with the White Castle, yeah, you got it. It is a dice worker placement game, which, oh my gosh, you know, my heart's a flutter just hearing those three words put together every single time. But it's very concise. It's only 3 rounds of drafting dice, and then you're placing them into different areas of the castle to gain different benefits, like the courtiers or the samurai training in the fields, or the farmers. And it is a very concise, tight game. Like the first actions, you don't really feel like you're doing much, but then as you build up your engine, it gets progressively more combo-y if you do it right. I like concise games for sure, but this one feels like it has consistently been on just slightly almost too short of a side, which is a really good balance to achieve. But the matcha expansion, from what I had read, adds a 4th round to the game, which I think is going to be very welcome, and it will still feel very concise. So let's take a look and see. It says the tea ceremony is a ritual that embraces both hospitality and respect, along with political intrigue. In the White Castle matcha, you will have to deal with a new place in which to influence the court using new members of your clan. Also, you will have 1 additional action each round. Will that be enough? Oh, okay. So it's not an additional round, it's just an additional action each round, which I think pretty much equates to a new round of play. Okay. So I'm very excited to check this out. We have our rule book here, our English rule book, as well as all of our other rule books. I usually shred these for bunny litter, but I had the idea the other day to save the multilingual rule books, and I don't know if this is something y'all are interested in, but if not, I'll just do it by myself, because I also have my Spanish rule book from Bitoku that we played the other day, and I'm like, these are so gorgeous. I don't want to just shred them for litter. But I don't know if y'all are familiar with junk journaling or like paper craft, but I've been doing quite a bit of like paper craft and stuff. That's been a hobby of mine for years, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool to do like a junk journal spread of leftover board game stuff? So I don't know, maybe we'll do that live, we'll see. But I'm gonna set those to the side for that purpose. And again, that's something we can stream and chill and talk about games, and do some like crafting if you want to do PMPs or crafting too, or just chill. That would be fun, or I'll just do it on my own. But let's check and see. Okay, so we have our new dice. Ooh, I really like these. They're not showing up on stream as green. They're a little bit more green and fluorescent in person. But we have our components. Oh my gosh, are the components actually listed in the rulebook? Devere, you've turned a new page. I'm used to having to like look all over the box to find stuff. Oh, promo. Whoa, that's awesome. Is that standard? Does this always come with the matcha expansion, or is this like for first orders? This is why I love buying games used. You just always get goodies. Okay, so we have our extension for the main board. Oh my gosh, beautiful, gorgeous tea room with more river spaces, and this is where the bridge is gonna go for those dice. Oh gosh, this is so beautiful. And shame on me, who is the artist for this game? Joan Gardiet? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But wow, what beautiful illustrations, especially for that tea room. Okay, we have our extension board. We have our new player boards that include the new die color and resources. We have our bridge here. We have 5 green dice. And then we have some coins, which I won't be using. I will probably just get rid of those and use clays. Then we have our water lily tiles. So these are a new resource. I'm just gonna put these out so we can see what's what. Alrighty. Oh, are we frozen? Are we good? I believe, let's see. Okay, we should be good. Sorry if there was a pause in the stream. Okay, so we have our water lily tiles. So these are brand new tiles that will come up. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like they just have 5, 6 different resources, 7, 8. And I think I am going to split these up. Where are my baggies? Let's see if we have some small baggies here. One of the things that I'm a little worried about, and if y'all have played any of Devere's games or own any of their games, you may already know this, but it is, you know, I'm not a fan of oversized boxes. However, what makes me even more upset is when everything doesn't fit in the base game box. So luckily I forgot to bring that up here today. Otherwise I might just crash out and stream early if it doesn't all fit. But we'll see. And then we have 4 of these training yard tiles. I'll mix those in with the base game expansion. I can't imagine that I'll ever want to play this game again without the matcha expansion. Because I think the game is easy enough that you could add it in for first-time players who have like played games before, right? Without it getting too crazy. But we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these must be the ceremony tiles. It looks like these are going to go out in the pond, and it looks like you can maybe pay money for those or for those lilies. Oh, there's a bonus lily. Did I miscount? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did miscount the first time around. Whoops. All right. And then we also have, oh good, clan tiles with 120 or 160 points. I don't know if we've been playing it wrong, but we have not even come close to even breaching the, is it like 50 point or 60 point markers for the base game? So I doubt that those will come into play, but glad that we have them just to make us feel like crap if we don't get a lot of points. Okay, and let's see, what else do we have? We also have 20 geishas. Ooh, so that should be 4, 5 in each color? 5 in each of different colors, but I'm only seeing 4. I believe that that might be a typo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. We'll have to see if we can get those replacements sent in then. It looks like they only sent 4 of each color. Oh no. All right. That should not be a problem. We will get those ASAP. And then we also have our 4 Chosen markers for our tea resource. Excellent. Okay. And then let's just do a quick card count. So we have some new cards as well. We have our 2 or 4 starting action cards. So we have some bonus ones. Nice. We also have 1, 2, 3. Oh, here are the starting action cards. There we go. So T, and then we have some extra starting resource cards with the Chasen on them. I'm guessing that's T. We have, let's see, 3 plant cards for the garden and 3 stone cards for the garden. Again, including some of those new resources and actions. And then we also have 3 third floor cards. So these are like once you get to the top of the castle, scoring bonuses. We have 3 second level cards. Then what are these? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think these are these are calligraphy cards. Love me some calligraphy. And flower arrangement tiles. Oh my gosh. This speaks to my sensibilities. These are all the things I love. And it looks like we got a bonus flower arrangement tile. Excellent. Card, rather. And we also have these first floor cards. We have a bonus one of those as well. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. And what is this? This is something. Oh, is it another flower arrangement card? It sure is. All right. And these just look like, I'm not sure what these are. Oh, solitaire cards. Got it. It was literally right there. Cool. Oh, I'm gonna get a different baggie for these and put the cards in here for now. I will get that all sorted into the base game box once that becomes relevant. Okay, so we have those. Let's just put these tokens in here for now. Excellent. So yeah, I'm very, very excited to try this one out. I also have to play it solo too. So if any of y'all out there have tried this one solo, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. I love it multiplayer at 2, 3, and 4 players, but I have yet to try it solo. I think once we bust out the monster expansion, I will be extra excited and will not be able to contain myself. All right. I think what we'll do next is do some of the games from overseas, and then we'll finish up with some of the brand new like Kickstarter preview games that I got sent. So let's do, we have both of them, why not? Boom. Stackosaurus and Ramen Stack. So this one I actually own. I got it from a used bookstore chain called Half Price Books that was local to me. They're printed by Gift Republic, which is in the UK, I believe. And they're a little hard to find here. So we did a group order with a bunch of games from them, including, I wanted to try Ramen Stack and I wanted to have a second set of Stackosaurus so we can maybe like play Mega Stackosaurus. So let's open up Ramen Stack first. And this is just a dexterity game where you're going to be stacking your ramen components onto a little ramen bowl. So here we have our little bowl. Very cute. And let's see what our different ingredients are that we'll be stacking. So we have, I'll put that like that so you can kind of see. All right, so it looks like these are maybe like green onions or something. I'm not sure, does it say? It doesn't say what the ingredients are. Okay, we got the greeneries. Looks like these are mushrooms. Cute. And then we have, ooh, is this considered, I think it's fish, but would that be sashimi or is that when it's prepared in a specific type of way? And then we also have, oh my gosh, eggs. I don't know why, I just think eggs are so cute. Maybe it's just imprinting from, did you guys ever see that those super old, like I Love You Egg song videos? I think they were marketing from Korea originally to try to get people to eat more eggs. But they made like an English version too, and it's the cutest song ever. So yeah, this is just stacking them on, and then if pieces fall off, then you have to take those pieces, and the first person to get rid of all their pieces first wins. So, ooh, these are very clickety-clackety. It's a little different from Stackosaurus. All right, so there's Ramen Stack, and Stackosaurus is basically the same game, just different components. But let's go ahead and take a peek at those. This one, you have dinosaurs that you're stacking on we call it a bacon strip, but it's really lava. And there's like a hard mode and an easy mode that has less or more spaces to put those on. So there's hard mode, easy mode. And again, if you stack your dinos and dinosaurs fall off, then you have to take those, and the first person to get rid of all their dinos wins. If we can get this sticker off without ruining the box, that would be great. Excellent. One down, one to go. So these are the different dinos. There are 4 of each, and they're like this rubbery kind of texture consistency, which is pretty fun. All right. And good. Okay, that's those 2. And then I have 3 preview games. 2 of them are unboxing technically, and the last one I'll say for last is not really unboxing because it is a print and play that I printed out, but I still want to share it and show it because it's super cool. So we'll start with our little friend here. And I believe, if I am correct with my memory of which games were sent and what this game should be, it is an 18-card wallet game for 2 players called Bluff Pastry from Blue Fox Games. So, let's go ahead and see what we have here. We have our pie. So it's 2 players, ages 7 and up, 15 minutes. And it says, uh-oh, the moment the queen hired 2 pie chefs, you feared this day would come. The castle is expecting important visitors, and they've sent a messenger ahead with a very specific pie request. Now the queen has assigned a pie to each of you, and you better not get it wrong. So you're gonna bluff your opponent, secure your ingredients, and make your pie, or the nearest thing to it, before you lose your job and probably your head. So this is a 2-player bluffing game about making pies. We have some different, like, taking account of ingredients. Oh, these are really cute illustrations. We have mushrooms, potatoes, puff pastry, pumpkin. Ooh, that's a cute pumpkin. Rhubarb. I've never had rhubarb. Is it good? Is that something I need to try? Shortcut pastry, spinach. Then we have another scorecard. Apples, cheese, cherries, pastries. Cool. I don't know what that is. Custard. Velouté pastry, is that right? Gravy and mint sauce. So it looks like we'll be collecting these different ingredients to try to make the best pie versus our opponents. Excellent. So really excited to try this one out, and I'll definitely be posting about it and sharing my thoughts in our next monthly plays video. So stay tuned for that. We also have this is, again, if my memory serves me correct, this is a solo legacy-ish game, which y'all know I'm not a fan of legacy games normally, but this one looks super cool. Okay, yes, that is what it is. I'm sure. Oh, well, hopefully I didn't just dox myself. All right, we got some wrapping. Set this off to the side. Let's go. Okay. Ooh. This looks very premium. We have Hokey, which is a fortune-telling legacy solitaire game. Let me set this off to the side here. Get situated. So I believe that this uses, a traditional solitaire game with a modern twist. Each attempt takes only 5 minutes. See, this is what I'm talking about, where I'm like, legacy, 5-minute game. So follow the mysterious story and find clues, test strategies, complete challenges, unlock components, transform. So it's 1 player, 5 minutes, ages 14 and up. Dear reader, if you overcome my challenges, I will teach you to see the future. You will need patience, of course. The game is solitaire. Unlocking the fortune-telling book of sight will take many attempts. Then each successful attempt will tell a fortune. Will you become a seer? Kindly. And it's inked out. Ooh. I really like the look of this game and the idea behind it. Little mystery, little magic. Thanks. Ta-da! Greetings. Ooh. Okay. So we've got some different booklets here. Act 1. Then we have, wow, really nice baggies. Okay, so this is our pupil deck. Let's go ahead and give that a gander. These are really nice velvety bags with custom printing. Oh, baby. So yeah, this one we'll try to get a solo party video up of it so y'all can see kind of what that is. So it looks like just different colored pupils. Interesting. And I'll get more information on that video too about the Kickstarter and when that's coming. We have a looking deck. Hopefully I'm not prohibited from looking at these as per the chapter books. I have very little patience. It's difficult for me to show restraint in these matters. We have some different, again, three different colors of cards, it looks like, with some different icons on them. We also have our seer deck. Okay, and then we have our main bag, which we'll get to here in a second. Let's give these a little open. Ooh. All right. So we have, okay, so these are some different, it looks like tarot types of cards. Again, with some of those different, oh, I love that illustration with these different symbols and colors, maybe suits. Guess we'll find out what those are as we play. And then we also have our, oh, there's something in here. I was thinking maybe it was empty. Our hokey bag, which has a booklet, it seems. Oh, so this is that fortune-telling book of sight that we had alluded to. So I will leave that in there because that seems like it's gonna be a little secretive as to what that is. We'll place these back in here. Awesome, very excited to delve into this one as well. In fact, I might try to do that on my work break after stream or tonight before game night. Alrighty. So there is Hokey. And the last game that I want to share is, again, not an unboxing. It is a print and play game that's going to be coming to Kickstarter, I think at the end of this month. But there's no box, but I did print it out and laminate it. I just want to show it really quickly here. Again, we'll be trying to get a full solo party video of this on the channel if you want to see how it's played prior to the Kickstarter. But we have Coin Pusher Galactic Surge from Jason and Jason. So this is a roll and write game where you are going to be rolling dice and then filling in coins, like, you know, those coin push machines at arcades, in order to get different combos, like getting toys, getting little cards and things. Very cool, very combo-y. I had a quick first run through of it this morning and I am really excited, like jonesing to play it again. So I'm gonna do a couple more plays and really make sure I got all the rules under my belt. And like I said, hopefully here soon we'll do a full video on that. So that's about it for this stream. Like I said, an eclectic mix of a couple different things. We have the matcha expansion for the White Castle, which is my favorite De Vere game. I'm just going to go ahead and say it and claim it. We also had 2 dexterity games from Gift Republic in the UK, Stackosaurus and Ramen Stack. We have this gorgeous little 2-player wallet game from Blue Fox Games called Bluff Pastry, and a solo legacy game with 5 minutes per play, Hokey, and a new roll and write title coming soon called Coin Pusher Galactic Surge, the first in a line of Coin Pusher games, if I had to guess. But all right, that's about it. If you're here live, thanks so much for joining me live. And if you're watching in the future, thanks for watching as well. It's always a pleasure getting to explore these new games with y'all. If you have any recommendations of other games that you'd like to see in future unboxings that I can order from Noble Knight or find online, just anywhere, please let me know. I'm always on the lookout, especially for unique games like these from indie designers and or, you know, just places overseas or what have you. It's just really cool getting to see a wide variety of games and being able to share those here on the channel. So thanks as always, everybody, for joining me. And that's about all the time we have for today. We'll see you next time. Bye. If OBS will work, then we'll say bye. There we go. Bye.